This is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Wednesday, May 29, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statius Mall. Tonight in local news, Statius waste problem to be finally resolved, Statius girls receive anti-HPV vaccine, tropic birds research reveal low predation level in Statia, and meat sale on May 31st. Details in local news right after this break.
You're watching CTC TV, bringing you the best in news, local shows, movies, music videos, live shows, animation, and much, much more. Don't miss CTC TV.
The greatest gift of all.
Education is the #1 driving force in a successful future. But great parenting prepares a child for the challenges to come and motivates any child to accomplish and succeed. Be your child's role model and be the best parent you can be. Learn great parenting guides and strategies at www.parenting.org.
Beyond the children.
Motivate and educate.
So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
The island government of Sint-Eustatius met with a delegation from the Ministry of Infrastructure and Environment, which visited the island recently to discuss waste management. The Dutch delegation, comprised of Inspector General Jenny Teunissen, Director of Sustainability Koen de Snow, and Director of Omrin Waste Processing Company John Vernooy. Local Director of Economy and Infrastructure Siem Dijkshorn guided the Dutch delegation to the various legal and illegal waste dumps on Statia. During the discussions with the Executive Council, certain commitments were made, for instance, the supplying the necessary equipment such as an air burner, sifter and bulldozer to process waste and also to clean up the existing landfill. The equipment is intended to reach the island before year's end. The Public Health Department of Sint-Eustatius is in the process of educating the community on the effects and importance of being vaccinated against the human papillomavirus, HPV. Information and promotion of the vaccine first started in January 2013. HPV is a sexually transmitted disease, certain strains of which can cause cervical cancer. All schoolgirls born between 1997 and 2003 received an invitation and an informative brochure on the HPV virus. A total of 150 letters were sent out via the schools. The Public Health Department has been promoting the HPV vaccine through several media such as Shedding Light radio program and held an informative meeting at Ernest van Putten Youth Center on Tuesday, May 21st. Dr. Sharda Barbu Kalpo provided information about the benefits and contraindications of the vaccine, and Director of Society and Social Affairs, Carol Roseberg, gave a short history on the vaccine and the reason for its implementation. The Public Health Department visited all schools in Statia May 22nd to the 24th. Those students who have oral and written permission from their parents received the first dose of the vaccine. The second doses will be administered in June, while the third doses will be administered in November. Some 57% of eligible students were vaccinated, the Public Health Department stated. The World Health Organization is recommending vaccinations of young women against HPV to protect them from cervical cancer and to reduce the number of treatments. For the past 5 months, St. Eustatius National Park, Stenapa, has been conducting a breeding success and predation study on red-billed tropic birds. National Park Ranger Hannah Madden and intern Andrew Ellis have visited over 100 nests across the island every week to collect data that will help assess the overall status of this seabird. The final results of this project will be announced in July. However, the preliminary results show that predation levels are relatively low compared with saber, which suffered losses of 100% of eggs and chicks in one nesting site during a small survey in 2011-2012. This is important for the survival of red-billed tropic birds, since it is estimated that at least 20% of the worldwide population of these birds nest on Saba and Statia. It would not have been possible for Stenapa to conduct this survey without the cooperation of New Star, which allowed the team access to 2 of the main nesting sites on Pilot Hill and Pilot Ridge. In addition to this, New Star also funded the purchase of 10 cameras and a laptop for data storage. The cameras are installed outside various nests to capture photos of potential predators. Some images of cats and rats have been captured, however, their numbers are relatively low. New Star has also sponsored Madden's travel to attend the regional bird workshop in Grenada at the end of July, where she may present the project's results. Stenapa said it was extremely grateful to New Star for its support of this project. Without their cooperation, it would have not been possible to conduct such a thorough survey of the sites, Stenapa said in a statement on Tuesday. A public presentation will be held early July to inform interested parties of the results of this project. The general public is informed of the upcoming meat sale on Friday, May 31st at the Slaughterhouse. Sale begins at 9 a.m. and consists of the following items: fresh local beef, fresh local lamb and goat, fresh local fish, and some imported regional fish steak. There is also a chance that some local produce, flowers, and fruit trees will also be available. Coming up next in regional news, Anguilla celebrates 46th Anguilla Day. Prime Minister declines to put advice on dissolution of agenda. Details in regional news right after this.
All I know is hustle and that motivation. So I'm on my grind like it's an obligation. And I was down before in countless situations. I just got back up and now I fly like there's no gravitation. Came from the bottom and I saw that I'ma make it up. And all this work keep paying off if you don't give it up. I remember when I just kept on slipping up, and now I hear a beat and now all I do is rip it up. And I'ma get what's mine, tell them G'd up cause I'm on that grind. All I know is going hard if you don't grind and you don't shine. Lot of people got the chance but they got intercepted. I don't let haters take me down, I stay protected. Protected.
Gift of all.
Education is the #1 driving force in a successful future. But great parenting prepares a child for the challenges to come and motivates any child to accomplish and succeed. Be your child's role model and be the best parent you can be. Learn great parenting guides and strategies at www.parenting.org.
We are the children.
Motivate and educate.
So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Welcome back. To those of you just joining us, we have reached our regional news segment for this evening coming out of Anguilla and St. Martin. Several events have taken place leading up to Anguilla's Day on May 30th. The Festival of Choirs took place with 18 choirs from around the island performing at the Mount Fortune Seventh-day Adventist Church on Thursday, May 23rd. The ecumenical church service took place at the Church of God's Holiness on Sunday, May 26th, with Chief Minister Hubert Hughes and Leader of Opposition Evan McNeils Rogers reading the lessons. The sermon, presented by James Harrigan, was under the theme Challenge and Call to Action. The 46th anniversary celebrations would climax with the Anguilla Day Parade at the Ronald Webster Park on May 30th. This will be led by the police force with other uniformed organizations, including Scouts, Guides, Pathfinders, Cadets, Cub Scouts, and Brownie Guides, all taking part. The Chief Minister and Governor Alastair Harrison will take the salute for the March Past. Following the parade, the A-class racing boats will be a race around the island. This usually takes approximately 6 hours depending on the wind and is followed closely inland and by sea by the many racing boat fans. Anguilla's Day will also feature a lunch for senior citizens at the Blue Ridge Convention Center at South Hill. Further in regional news, on St. Martin, Prime Minister, Democratic Party leader Sarah Westcott Williams has again rebuffed efforts by the 4 outgoing ministers who want Parliament dissolved to get that advice on the agenda of the Council of Ministers meeting of Tuesday. This led to the meeting not going ahead because the 4 ministers were not present. She stated in a letter dated May 27th to Deputy Prime Minister, National Alliance leader William Marling, the reasons provided by me for not handling the request remain intact today, in fact, are strengthened by more recent developments such as resignation of the Cabinet of Ministers. Marlin had written to the Prime Minister on May 27th requesting an additional agenda point for the meeting. He was also keen on having a discussion about a May 16th letter sent by Governor Eugene Holliday. In the May 16th letter, the Governor stated that the majority opinion for the dissolution of Parliament should be allowed to be expressed in the Council of Ministers and that at the moment in time, he could not grant the Prime Minister's request to start a consultation process with the faction leaders in Parliament for a new government. The ministers of Westcott Williams II, which includes the Prime Minister and Minister Cornelius de Weaver, resigned last week and are now awaiting official discharge of duty by the Governor. The 7th Minister, Roland Duncan, resigned over 2 weeks ago and has already been honorably discharged by the Governor. The ongoing political row started May 6 when the NA-led coalition lost its majority in Parliament. There has been since much back and forth about the 4 ministers' desire to dissolve Parliament and Parliament's right to pass a motion of no confidence against the ministers. Tonight in international news, drug resistance in new China bird flu raises concern. The new bird flu strain that has killed 36 people in China has proved resistant to Tamiflu for the first time, a development scientists said was concerning. The H7N9 virus was found to be resistant to Roche's widely used flu drug in 3 out of 14 patients who were studied in detail by doctors from Shanghai and Hong Kong. Tamiflu, which is given as a pill, belongs to a group of medicines known as neuraminidase inhibitors that currently offer the only known treatment option for bird flu. GlaxoSmithKline's inhaled medicine, Relenza, has the same mode of action. In one patient, the gene mutation responsible for resistance appears to have arisen after infection took hold, probably as a result of treatment with Tamiflu, leading to concerns that medication may be the trigger for resistance to develop. The apparent ease with which antiviral resistance emerges in a H7N9 virus is concerning. It needs to be closely monitored and considered in future pandemic response plans, the researchers wrote in an article published online by the Lancet Medical Journal on Tuesday. Earlier genetic studies have raised worries about drug resistance, but this is the first time that the problem has been documented in clinical cases. For most of the 14-patient study, Tamiflu successfully reduced the amount of virus found in throat swabs and helped speed clinical recovery. But it had no impact on the amount of virus found in swabs from 3 patients who became severely ill. A spokeswoman for the Swiss-based drug maker Roche said rates of Tamiflu resistance remained low globally, but it took the issue of resistance very seriously and was collaborating with health authorities to monitor the situation. The H7N9 virus is known to have infected 131 people in China since February, but no new cases have been detected since early May, according to the World Health Organization. Experts from the United Nations agency said last week the bird flu outbreak in China had caused some $6.5 billion in losses to the economy. Scientific studies of the virus have established it is being transmitted from birds, probably mostly chickens, to people. But experts have yet to identify the source of the circulating virus, the so-called reservoir that is leading to chickens contracting it and sporadically passing it on to humans. And that was it for our news stories for this evening. Stay tuned for your 3-day weather update coming up next after this short break.
All I know is hustle and that motivation. So I'm on my grind like it's an obligation. And I was down before in countless situations. I just got back up and now I fly like there's no gravitation. Came from the bottom and I saw that I'ma make it up. And all this work keep paying off if you don't give it up. I remember when I just kept on slipping up, and now I hear a beat and now all I do is rip it up. And I'ma get what's mine, tell them G up cause I'm on that grind. All I know is going hard cause you don't grind and you don't shine. A lot of people got the chance but they got intercepted. I don't let haters take me down, I stay protected. Protected.
Education is the #1 driving force in a successful future. But great parenting prepares a child for the challenges to come and motivates any child to accomplish and succeed. Be your child's role model and be the best parent you can be. Learn great parenting guides and strategies at www.parenting.org.
Beyond the children,
Motivate and educate.
so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast, we'll begin on Station Sabre. Tonight, Wednesday, May 29th, scattered showers with temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 19 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Thursday, May 30th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 19 miles per hour. On Friday, May 31st, scattered showers, temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 20 miles per hour. We now move over to the weather conditions for the next 3 days on St. Martin. Wednesday, May 29th, scattered showers, temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Thursday, May 30th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 15 miles per hour. Finally, on Friday, May 31st, scattered showers, temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 16 miles per hour. And there you have it, folks. This has been another edition of CTC News Live. Stay tuned to CTC TV or CTC Radio 101.9 for the latest in entertainment. CTC News airs live 3 times weekly on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Join us again on Friday with more current updates. But until that time, do have a good one.
I know is hustle and that motivation. So I'm on my grind like it's an obligation. And I was down before in countless situations. I just got back up and now I fly like there's no gravitation. Came from the bottom and I saw that I'ma make it up. And all this work keep paying off if you don't give it up. I remember when I just kept on slipping up, and now I hear a beat and now all I do is rip it up. And I'ma get what's mine, tell them G up cause I'm on that grind. All I know is going hard if you don't grind and you don't shine. A lot of people got the chance but they got intercepted. I don't let haters take me down, I stay protected. Protected, protected.